WordPress themes change the look of your site so that visitors come to it and say, oh, what a pretty site. And they also make sure that certain components that are expected, like we talked about the meta keywords and the meta description and all that kind of stuff, are present on your page. So some WordPress themes out of the box, unfortunately, are not optimized properly. Now, I'm going to give you a set of WordPress themes that are optimized properly, so you can use those, or you can go out on your own, find a theme that you really like, and modify it if it isn't optimized properly. But let's take a look at how to install a theme if you haven't done that before, and you'll also be able to download your themes from this page. So on the page that you're on, there's a package of themes that you can download. You can also find your own themes if you'd like by searching Google for a keyword like free WordPress themes. There are thousands and thousands and thousands available, so there's plenty to pick from. And then you will log into your FTP client. Here we are in FileZilla, and you'll find the WordPress content and then themes folder. So let's open our site up and go open public HTML. And then from there, open WordPress content. And then from there, you'll take the folder of the theme that you want to use, and you'll drag it over and drop it into the themes section. So I've taken the Planescape theme from the Put in WordPress Themes folder, and it looks like that, Planescape, and I'm going to drop it into my themes folder. And it's going to upload all those files to my site. Once they're uploaded, your queue will be empty, and you can go take a peek and change your site to use that theme. In the WordPress dashboard, you're going to click Appearance and then Themes, and then click on the theme that you just selected or uploaded that you want to check out on the site, and it's going to give you a little preview of exactly what it'll look like on the site. So that looks very nice. So I'll go up here and click Activate for that particular theme. And I want to go over a couple of the things that this theme or any of the themes that you'll get here do so that you know what to customize if you choose to use your own themes and customize them. One of the things that we do is we list the author. Remember when you set up the site and you chose your admin nickname and that was your main keyword phrase? That's because on all these themes it says by and then the author's name. The author's name is your keyword phrase. So this is a neat way to get the keyword relevance of your posts and your pages up without being super spammy. It just says it's by Juice Cleanse. So for your site, if you're using one of the themes that I provide here, you will have your keyword phrase listed there as well. One of the other things that we have here on these sites is if you click on the post title and you go to an individual post page, you'll see right here this appears, and this is sort of a siloing feature. Siloing is when you go from big, such as the home page, a large topic, to smaller topics. So in this case, we've gone from juice cleanse to the 3-day juice cleanses, which is a subtopic of juice cleanse. That's why it's in that category. This actually links to the category page. And it's a way to do siloing. This isn't a very complicated silo structure by any means, and there are people who spend months and months and have, Excel files that take up their entire hard drive to do this stuff. But this is a simple way to introduce that kind of siloing into your site. So the themes that you'll get here have that. Another thing that we do, if you click on any category or archive pages, you'll find that what's displayed is a excerpt of the post. We're not displaying the whole post on these pages because that could potentially look like duplicate content to Google and or other search engines. So here's the category page. If I actually click on a tag page as well, we'll see that the tag pages are using excerpts as well. So that's another way that we make sure that our sites are unique content and that whatever is indexed is all good in Google's eyes, as opposed to publishing the same post multiple times on different pages. Another thing that you'll find on these themes is the Any of the plugins that we're going to be working with will automatically integrate into the theme so that you don't actually have to do any tweaking of the theme or digging into the code. You can if you want, but to get all the plugins that we recommend to work, you won't have to. So let's look back in our WordPress control panel, and we're going to click on the widgets button, and this is going to let us customize exactly what shows up in the site sidebar. Now, depending on what theme you're using, you may or may not have multiple sidebar drop downs, and like some themes have 2 sidebars, one even has 4. So you'll need to pick a sidebar, put something in it, check your site, see where that ends up on the site so that you know exactly what you're working with, and that's going to depend from theme to theme. And I'll show you exactly what I've put in my sidebar here, and you can replicate that or you can customize it for your own site and your own situation. The first thing I put in is the random post widget. We're going to talk about that in a later video. Next, I dragged over the categories, and that's down here, so you'll just click add and it would show up down here, and I'm going to remove that because I already have it in there. And one of the things that I like to do, and I haven't done it yet so you can watch, is instead of calling the categories like it just says categories, that's what they're called on like all the blogs in the whole world. So I like to do things a little bit different. Maybe stuff my keyword in there, maybe not, but make it unique to my site so that I'm not using the out-of-the-box phrase that everyone uses. I've changed it to juice fast and cleansing topics. So I've used one of my LSI keywords here, juice fast, and then I threw in cleansing instead of cleanse. So I'm using related words but not the exact keyword phrase. And I do not want to show it as a drop down or show post counts or show the hierarchy. So I'm going to click done. And then next I dragged over a tag cloud, and that's down here, and I can't add it because it's already added. But if you click edit, you'll have the same opportunity that you did in categories to give it a unique title. So let's do that. And I've changed it to popular juice detox topics, which is another one of our LSI keywords that I chose to use for this site. And once you've put in your title for your tag cloud, click done. Then I dragged over the archives. I just clicked the add button. It was here. It's not because I've already done it. And edit, and I'm going to title that something different as well. Because something date-based can be considered news, I've titled this one Juice Cleansing News, and I don't want to show post counts or display it as a drop-down, so I'm going to click done at that point. Then I have the search button, which would be here. I would click add and it would appear over here, and there's no options for that, so I don't have to worry about it. And then I added pages for the site. I don't actually have any pages on the site right now, but I might one day, so that's there in case I do add pages later on. There are some other options here to add a calendar, to add your blog roll links, which you'll do later on in the monetization area, to add the most recent posts, to add text or RSS as you like, and those the text is something that we'll do later on in our monetization as well. But for now, just for site structure, this is a good basis, and you can copy this or you can rearrange them. The order and stuff doesn't really matter. So just do it as you think looks good on your site, and then click Save Changes. Then you can head on over to the site and reload it, and you'll see exactly how those changes that I made affect it. My title tags up here for the sidebar are now changed to give the titles that I gave it. That's your quick and dirty WordPress customization for adding a new theme and then customizing your sidebar with the widgets that are appropriate for your site.